Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Sorry we didn't do yesterday. You look through the newspapers and there was no news at all. Look through the newspapers today and what's happened? The Mail online has now become a subscription service. I mean, why would you want to pay all that money to read dreary news that's going on, the same shit all the time, when you can join Ustream for £3.99 plus VAT per month? I mean, for heaven's sake, what else can you buy for £3.99? You wouldn't even, I remember being a kid, you could get 10 number 6 for 1 and 6. What's that's got to do with anything? I've no idea. Then you got 10 number 10s. Do you remember them number 10s? When you were a kid, you used to smoke these funny fags, and if you lit it and took one drag of it, that was it. You'd be down to the tip and gone off a lot of it. Right, now, first of all, a couple of adverts, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank the Hamble Lifeboat. Well, I want to thank them. They have actually written to us here at Ustream. Thank you for your kind donation of £500 to the lifeboat service. And before a lot of you are saying, hang on a minute, we don't want to give to the lifeboat service, they just pick up the dinghy dwellers and bring them ashore. Well, no, that's not what these people do. These people are an independent inshore lifeboat, which means it's a rib. So if you don't know what a rib is, it means rigid inflatable boat. And if you want to see a picture of one, here's one, but not to be confused with young girls' lips. And here they are. That does look like a 12-seater rib, doesn't it? There you go. Why do they look alike like that and have the eyebrows drawn on? They take their eyebrows off and then put new eyebrows on like that, and they look like they're totally surprised all the time as they're walking along. Anyway, so that's the independent lifeboat. And just touching on the RNLI, which is a fantastic service, they have no choice but to rescue people that are lost at sea. If I was out on my soon-to-be-changed name boat and there were some of those people who are in distress, it would be my duty to report it to the Coast Guard and offer assistance and take them to the nearest, safest refuge on land, which in my case would be France. Here you go, get off. Sorry, supposed to be Folkestone, but my compass has gone tits up. Right, let's have a quick look about what else we're going to do. On the shop, so to be honest with you, you know what's happened? We ordered a load of this book because people are queuing up to get this book. Jim Davidson, No Further Action. It's about that Operation U-Tree bullshit I was messed up with. But all ended well. Thank heavens. It was all proved to be complete and utter nonsense. And the police eventually said, sorry. You know when you get a letter? Sorry, it's like a card, isn't it, from an uncle at Christmas. You go like that to see if a fiver falls out of it, and it's really a 10-bob note. Boo-hoo. So there was none of that. But anyway, so we bought a load of them. Deb, downstairs, who does the accounting and the bookkeeping, she screwed up and got paperbacks instead of hardbacks. So instead of sending them back, we thought, well, we'd take advantage of the discount and sell them on the shop. So these are about a tenner now or something. Go on the shop and have a look. Go to Ustream, and if you don't want to sign up, no, but if you do, all the better. You can have a monthly package, or you can have an annual package with 2 months off, or you can pay a one-off program for life. So if you're only 16, it's worth it. But if you're 98, fuck it, go for a month. Right, so you can go to the shop and buy one of these books without having to be a member. How does marketing, precise marketing work? Because I clicked on the other day, because I thought myself, I'm going to get, do you know, see this skin here when you get older? You have spare bollock skin. This is God's way of providing new scrotum skin. Used to be on your elbows. That's spare scrotum skin in case you catch it, in the spokes. And so now I've got so I went on. I thought, I wonder how much do I have that done? And they keep inundating me as if I'm some big fat bugger with a turkey neck hanging down, which I probably am. And then I'm getting ones for everything now, and teeth, because I had a look at getting the new railings done. I'm now being inundated with railings things, which brings me to the main story of the day. Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool. I mean, he's been there longer than he's had them new teeth. And I think he's a fantastic manager. I don't go to Liverpool much. I'm going to St Helens in a few weeks' time, and that will be the only show on tour that's not sold out, because I thought St Helens was somewhere near Grimsby, but it's not. It's near Liverpool. And so it's slightly behind enemy lines here from a southeast Londoner. And of course, never play a venue where the audience are funnier than you are, and all Scousers are as funny as fuck, aren't they? The last time I was there, I did a gig and I came off stage, and I got a mile down the road and 2 police cars swooped on me like this and pulled me in. Seriously. And they breathalyzed me. They said, we've had reports of you drinking on stage. Can you fucking believe it? that it was negative, and I drove off home. I was going to stay there, but I thought, no, I'm not staying here in this place anymore. What if I get into bed and a load of old Bill comes swinging in through the window like the fucking SAS? Okay, son, okay, son, we got... Yeah, fuck that. Anyway, I'm back there soon. Don't come. Right, so here we go. Let's talk about old Jurgen's railings. Why has Jurgen Klopp left? The word round the campfire is he's going to be replaced by his brother, Clipperty. And, did you get that? Clippity Clop! I think they're a great team, and apologies to all the Evertonians up there. They fight like cat and dog, not literally, but they're against each other's throat. It's like Charlton and Crystal Palace. We don't fight against Millwall, we're frightened to death of them. And actually, I quite like Millwall. I'm not a Palace fan. I don't like Chelsea, certainly don't like Arsenal, Tottenham. And being a Charlton Athletic fan, we've just lost our manager, which is good. So that means we'll probably win the odd game now without a manager. What happens to Charlton is they're winning 2-0, and in the last second, right, the other team score 3. Always at the end, we all flag, I think, because the boys are looking for their Range Rovers and Ferraris to drive home instead of getting their heads down and getting on with it. So Clippity Clop, I'm sure on behalf of all the Liverpool fans and people who support Liverpool all over the world, well done, fantastic manager. And I wonder what he's going to do. Charlton? Do you think he could join Charlton? Oh, that's good. We wouldn't be able to afford to pay his dentist bills, let alone his fucking wages. Let's talk about this guy, this psycho, really, and this is the main crux of my anger and a lot of people's anger today. Why aren't there loony bins anymore to put lunatics in? A lunatic, what is a lunatic? Working in a lunatic asylum, breaking up some stones, beep, beep, when along come a lunatic and say, yeah, a lunatic, a lunar. The lunar is the moon, isn't it? So when there's a full moon, these people go mad. That's why the cycle of the moon is 28 days. It takes 28 days for the moon to get round the earth. 28 days is also a menstruating cycle, which means they go fucking mad when they're on as well. Trust me on that one, though. But let's get back to the serious point. This geezer, his name was Valdo Colcani, right? What's he fucking doing here in the first place? That's what we've got to find out. How did he get here, right? He's been in and out. He's been sectioned in and out. So we let him in, a mad person. He's been sectioned and he's been in and out, and we let him out, walk in the streets, care in the community. How did that work out for Barnaby Webber, Grace O'Malley Kumar, and his third victim, Ian Coates, 65-year-old school caretaker, stabbed by this fucking bloke who should be locked up in a secure mental unit because he's not fit to walk the fucking street. Someone tell me that I'm right here. How can he walk the fucking streets with a knife, load of knives in his back? Those poor people. Right, the killer said, this is what he said. The killer said in court, he was hearing voices urging him to kill and believed he was controlled by MI5 and sonic waves. Yeah? Well, what about might he be controlled by the waves in the channel and someone fucking push him off? Oh, and now all the lawyers have got together, all those lefty lawyers, and they're all fucking lefties, they've all got together and said he can't be charged with murder because he has diminished responsibility because he's a paranoid schizophrenic and he hears sonic waves and things from MI5. He killed these people brutally. That young girl tried to save the boy. He stabbed them to death, killed Ian Coates, and then took the caretaker's van, steal his white van and started running people over. Oh, yeah. Plead the fifth. He's mentally ill. How the fuck is this not murder? Why is this person walking the fucking streets? Why is he walking the streets of fucking Britain? Are we getting sick and tired of seeing people of certain colour? I don't know if they're saying, oh, well, they pick on us because we're black. There seem to be a lot of black faces in the paper later. That's all I'm saying. The guys who did the Rolex stuff, this guy and this woman who had her 4 kids taken into care, she ran off with another baby, and this man here, right? Just coincidence, of course, isn't it? Just happened to be that colour. And off they went and lived in a tent, and the fucking baby froze to death, and they're in court now. Bloody hell. What is going on? Are the newspapers and the police genuinely picking on people of colour so they can fill their pages up and say, I told you so? I hope that is not the case. But how long is it going to be before we sniff the fucking coffee and start putting loonies in loony bins and start sorting out these gangs and start sorting out people that come to this country and bring their fucking habits with them? Right, let's go over to Ustream where I'm going to rabbit on about a few things. First of all, the head of the British Army is saying we've got to recruit civilians. Oh, yeah. And who's going to join that? Taylor Swift. Do you know who Taylor Swift is? I've never fucking heard of her. Wouldn't know if I fell over her. She's the richest woman in the world, so I wouldn't mind meeting her. There's a bloke been killed in America and everyone's going mad. We've got a bit of a trans story. And we've got lots of other things. Palestinian protesters booing off the Labour Party. Well, good for them. I never thought I'd say. And the best one at all is this. A Spanish judge has proposed that former Football Federation President Luis Rubiales should stand trial after kissing the Women's World Cup winner, right? He kissed her, then he grabbed her and kissed her. And she said it was not consensual. The judge has now said there's enough evidence for this matter to proceed to trial. Why was she offended because this man kissed her? What's the matter? She's probably a fucking rug muncher anyway. Right, let's move on. Come over to Ustream before I get fucking locked up. Ustream.com. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more, be sure to go to Ustream.com and sign up. If you're a cheapskate, click subscribe down below and then turn notifications on so you never miss another video.